I'm actually feeling this is going to be the video that... Where are you, Joel? Oh, there you go. Can you wait up for me, man?
I'll wait for you for a second.
Yeah, I'm feeling this video is going to take off. You know why?
Why?
Because
we're the best duo ever.
Because Abe's not in it.
So,
Hey, oh, I don't have Optifine.
Patrick, give me your Star Wars ranking.
Oh, I've been wanting to do this for a long time.
This is what most of this video is going to be, is talking about Star
Okay.
Wars.
In my opinion, the worst... Oh shit, no, Joel!
You went in the wrong one.
Wait, it's my...
No, I opened the door for you.
Oh, thanks, man.
No worries.
I like being inside of you.
For the longest time, I didn't actually mind The Last Jedi, but it's sort of starting to grow on me as, you know, not that great. Attack of the Clones is always, you know, it's always been pretty down there for me.
Yeah, Last Jedi for me, worst.
What always bugs me with, like, The Last Jedi, right? Because people always go on about, like, oh, 0 out of 10 movie, it's, like, the worst movie ever made. Like, it's not the worst movie ever made.
Oh,
it might be...
No, not well, long shot.
It might be the worst Star Wars movie, but it's definitely not the worst movie to ever exist.
The two biggest issues are, you know, the Mary suing of Rey, and Luke just being all like, oh, I don't give a shit, I haven't, you know, done anything in a long time. And like Abe, I drink water.
Oh, oh god. Oh my god. Don't even, Patrick. Don't even. Oh.
Luke's story, I know a lot of people say, like a lot of people that stand up for the new ones are saying, oh, well, you complain that, you know, Han went nowhere and Luke, and now they decide to make Luke. It's like, no, we want them to go forward. Like, I don't care that they haven't changed much from when we saw them, because like the original trilogy is their story.
Yeah.
So what they should have done is they should have, all the Mary Sue-ness of Rey should have just been given to Luke. Luke could have been the powerful character that needed, like, for any reason they needed Rey to have that power, they should have just given that to Luke. We've seen Luke's story, we've seen it at the end, and now we're ready. So when we see Luke after Return of the Jedi, I want to see him as pretty much where he was, like.
But he's sort of gone like a 180 as to where he was.
And then there's also the Canto Bite, which actually.
Oh yeah, the Canto Bite. I hated that even the first time I watched it.
When I first saw it, I thought, you know, it's not bad. Like, I had that hype mentality of I didn't want it to be bad, but I did say, obviously, Canto. No.
What are your thoughts on Rise of Skywalker?
What?
What are your thoughts on Rise of Skywalker? Because a lot of people really didn't like that one.
People love it and people hate it.
Yeah, I'm one of the people who think it's okay. I don't think it's the best Star Wars movie, but I think it's pretty alright. One thing that always bugs me, that a lot of people complain about Rise of Skywalker, is how Rey's like, oh, I'm a Skywalker. That never bugged me at all.
It bugs me a bit. It doesn't, yeah, it doesn't, I do see where they're coming from. It's not the forefront of my mind.
Yeah. There's bigger problems. Talking about Star Wars, like, that's just content for days for me.
Oh, yeah. We've only done 1.5 movies.
Yeah.
I can't really, I can't make a proper judgment of Rise of Skywalker. Because I'm in the same seat. I've only seen it in cinemas.
Which one?
And also Rise of Skywalker.
Oh, really? Do this, because I keep dying here.
Oh, they've got a bed there. Oh, did you?
Oh, I just made the bed. I'm just going to get a bunch of beds in my inventory.
There's only one colour of bed.
Yeah, you're right. Sorry. I was shocked the day they made beds white, eh?
Oh, yes, I've seen them. Actually, if you're editing, plug the meme right here of something along the lines of, I'll send it in anyway.
I'm going to fall off, aren't I? No, thank God. So, as a whole, what do you think of the Disney era? Do you think it was a huge mistake letting Disney make Star Wars movies? Because a lot of people are like, oh, Disney, they ruined Star Wars. Like, did I just screw you over?
Joel, can you let me out?
From where?
I've got stuck.
Oh, I'll be there in a second, Patrick. I just gotta, make it myself
One
first.
thing is,
The Disney movies are like, are anywhere near as bad as most people say they are. They're just nowhere near as good as Star Wars used to be.
yeah. Okay, Joel, let me out.
It's just one.
I need water.
Just more lava. Shit.
Okay, yeah,
/ game mode 1, how I've missed you. Yeah, my thoughts on like the Disney ones is like, yeah, I don't have much against them. Not nearly as much as most people do. I
can't say they're not nearly as good as what Star Wars used to be, but what Star Wars used to be is what made me like Star Wars.
Yeah. The old Star Wars movies are like genuinely like some of my favorite movies of all time.
Empire Strikes Back is my favorite movie of all time.
Yeah. Oh shit.
What's my next? Actually, what's your least favorite Star Wars movie?
I'm not sure if it's Attack of the Clones or The Last Jedi. It's kind of a bit between.
So you're not like saying it's like that's.
I'm not a huge fan of Attack of the Clones. I used to really like it as a kid, but now I have a bit more mature of a brain and I can sort of register regards to plot and whatnot. I'm not a huge fan of it.
I mean, Last Jedi also doesn't really have that good of a plot.
Oh, no, I made it. Sleep. Set my spawn. No, please, God, no. I made it, though.
That's all I was saying. Prequels, they're good movies, just shit execution.
Yeah, they had really good ideas. Like, Revenge of the Sith is a pretty good one.
Oh, that is right, but that's right up at, like Revenge of the Sith and Return of the Jedi. They're right around the same ballpark.
I'm gonna be completely honest with a bit of a controversial viewpoint here. I'm not a huge fan of Return of the Jedi.
That's not actually that controversial. Just what's my second? So your second least is either Last Jedi or
Attack of the Clones, yeah.
Oh, you know what it is?
What?
Let's pump out the controversialness.
Oh.
I know you disagree with this a lot. Solo.
No, I actually used to like Solo, but I've sort of stopped liking it. I don't know. Every time I rewatch it, I start to like it less and less. I like Solo way more than Rogue One, though. I don't like Rogue One at all.
Right, yeah, on my Star Wars film ranking, this was right before Solo came out. I put Rogue One pretty low on the list.
Yeah.
But after that, I rewatched it and I loved it.
Yeah.
I know, because I remember you once told me, it's like, oh, it's just not what a Star Wars movie is for me. But for me, it's like such, probably because it takes place right around.
Like Zero BBY.
Yeah, like right around, right. But plus it's got the Rebellion in it.
Yeah. That whole Rebellion era is probably the best era of Star Wars, without a doubt.
Oh, yeah.
And in cinemas, but every time I rewatch it, it just seems very stale and sort of like by the books.
That's what I felt in the cinema. I'm thinking
it just didn't have much heart to it.
Okay, so should we go to the third?
Third least favorite. My third least favorite. I gotta like refer to the video I did on this.
Yeah, I think
gotta be consistent with myself here. I'd almost be encouraged to say the Phantom Menace.
You're gonna put Attack of the Clones. I feel bad. I feel actually now bad putting Solo so low. But I think it goes there.
I think like Phantom Menace, Attack of the Clones, they at least had a lot of heart. They weren't. Solo comes off to me like a Disney cash grab.
I think that's. I think JJ. If JJ actually, I'm gonna say this now. If JJ directed, The Last Jedi, Rise of Skywalker would have been a lot better.
Yeah, Rise of Skywalker suffered a lot from a lack of setup.
I feel like there's gonna be I don't think I've heard anyone say this, but I think if Rian Johnson directed The Rise of Skywalker, it also would have done better.
Yeah, just because it would have been a whole lot more consistent and like a consistent vision. You can even see with like just with Rey, like at first it's building it all up, like, oh, who's Rey's parents? And then The Last Jedi comes around and it's like, oh, your parents are no one. And then the Rise of Skywalker comes around, it's like, no, you Palpatine, you know. Yeah. Patrick, can I skip this one? Because look at the chat.
Where are you? Are you behind me?
No, I'm on 41. The fence post one's on the nether brick thing. 4th from the bottom. What would you put there? Actually, no, I'm going to adjust my thing. I'd probably put Rogue One, where I put the Phantom Menace, and put Phantom Menace up above Rogue One. You know, Patrick, I think I might be bad at parkour.
Yeah, I thought you were good.
So did I. Yeah, bottom is Attack. I think I'm going to stick with Attack of the Clones for bottom, then Last Jedi, and then I'm putting Rogue One, and then I'm putting Phantom Menace.
What I did. Anyway, so up to 4th worst.
Yeah.
Okay, next I'm going to put... See, also, if you haven't watched, you can watch my old ranking as well if you like.
Yeah, you can watch my one too. It's a crappy video. It's my first one. I just threw it together in an afternoon, but...
Okay, 4th worst, Phantom Menace. Like,
right.
Easy. Like, that's...
It's just Jar Jar, eh?
Wait. Or did we go backwards? No, we didn't.
No. This is right.
So the next... So here's where this is what went wrong with the prequels. I figured it out. I don't know if anyone's talked about this, but it's a shitty first half. I watched. They came on TV, and I turned on the Phantom Menace halfway through, and I watched it, and I was like, "Hang the fuck on, this is fucking good." Because I skipped the first half of the movie.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, that's what it is. So yeah, A New Hope also has a slow first half. But you know why? Because of its slow first act or whatever.
Yeah, I don't know. A New Hope, it does have a very slow. Sorry, not A New Hope. Star Wars, it does have a very slow first half, but I don't know.
But that's how it sets it up.
Yeah, because it has to set up like the whole mythos. Like,
but that's why you shouldn't. That's why you've got to watch it original than prequels.
Yeah, because
it sets it up so much better.
Anyone who's watching Star Wars for the first time, they have to watch it.
You get to A New Hope, it's gonna be like, hurry up! Like because you're just gonna be sitting there like, I know what's happening. I don't need you to set up but it sets up everything so well.
Yeah. So after Phantom Menace, I would have to put maybe Solo, to be honest. Yeah, Solo.
I don't know what I'm gonna put here. These two spots. I'm gonna put as the Force Awakens, the Abrams.
The Abrams.
The Abrams. Yeah, either Force Awakens or Rise of Skywalker. So you've put Solo here.
Put Solo here.
We've got to do some commenting on this.
Yeah, commenting. Solo, we sort of mentioned it earlier. Solo, it's just sort of a bit lifeless. It's just, it's very by the books. Like, I liked it at first because it did everything that it needed to do, but it didn't do anything more.
Yeah, that's the same with the Abrams. Actually, no, we need different commentary over that.
Well, I didn't really, like, watching it the first time, I never really cared the fact that it was really derivative of A New Hope.
Well, actually, no, this is another issue with Last Jedi. So, I was okay with it copying Force Awakens. Sorry. Copying the original. But I was hoping then, now that we've got back into the swing of things, because it does, lead into the new era well. But then we could have gone and done stuff. But then what we ended up happening was Ryan Johnson came in and screwed everything up and put it into how he wanted it. And then Abrams comes back again and tries to... And that movie needed to be split into 2 parts. He had to spend one pretty much... not retconning...
He had to spend the title crawl setting it up.
He had to spend, the first half setting everything, like, either retconning... He had to spend half the movie retconning or doing...
Oh, no, that was a mistake.
Of explaining everything away so they didn't have to retcon anything. You know, you could just write Night.
Yeah, I know, but it does the same thing. And it's quicker. I say that, but it took me 3 goes to get there.
Yeah, no, that's why I said. I know it's the same thing. So you had to set, it all on going back to where everything, like, so he could get on with the movie.
Well, no, he sort of just shoved it all into the title crawl, like, oh, Emperor Palpatine is back. Like, they didn't even show his transmission or anything, did they? It was just, he sent a transmission.
They did some of it in the title crawl, but they also did some of it.
But, like, something like that, I get that why it would be in the title crawl, like, Palpatine is back, but it loses its effect when you read Palpatine is back rather than seeing and hearing. It's like show, don't tell.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no, the other thing what I was going to say was... Emperor Palpatine. It's, as viewers, I don't want Palpatine back. That's kind of I mean, I know...
I'd rather than bring back Darth Jar Jar. I was genuinely rooting for Jar Jar to reveal to be the mastermind behind it all.
I originally was rooting for Jar Jar to be Kylo Ren.
Really? I don't know how... He would have to, like, cut off his ears.
The nose, I don't know.
Second last one, middle one, okay. Yeah, I think the sequels, they lack direction. But Force Awakens, I think.
Yeah.
Either Force Awakens... Yeah, I'm going to put Force Awakens.
Okay. For me, Rogue One.
After... Because from here, I don't really have much to say other than the fact that I really like all these movies. They're all great movies. It's just some are better than others.
What's yours?
Or for me, after Force Awakens, after Rise of Skywalker, I'd be putting Return of the Jedi, probably.
Right. I'm putting Revenge of the Sith, which has also significantly jumped.
First, I'll do mine then.
Oh, yeah. Return of the Jedi. Star original. The original. And then obviously Empire Strikes Back, as I've said, or throughout the video.
Yeah. I'd say for me, rapid fire top 3. Number 3 is Revenge of the Sith, then original, then...
So you've got Revenge, so you've swapped them around.
Yeah, I've got...
No, if anything's going to change, those 3 are so close.
Yeah, they are really close. Like, for me, it's... Yeah. And then Empire tops it, of course. Nothing of it. It's raining for me. Hopefully my mic doesn't pick this up.